Hello everybody, Retrobeard here. How you all doing on this fine Sunday afternoon? It's 5 p.m. GMT UK time. Before I get started, I want to say if you enjoy my content, please remember to like, subscribe, share, click the notification bell, leave me a comment. It really helps the channel out and helps to get us a little bit into the algorithm and keep growing slowly. So with all that said, let's get started. I've had a pretty decent weekend, quite busy. Sometimes I don't mind busy, sometimes I don't like busy, so it's a bit of a mixed bag. Hi old Crankman, how you doing my friend? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Have a look at what we've got. I don't think gas will go extinct just yet, my friend. I think gas has got a bit more life. And when it does run out, they'll probably know how to make their own. That's a good point. How can you ride your go-kart? You'd have to get an electric go-kart. But I think gas has got at least 20, 30 years left. My opinion. For whatever that is worth. Herzog's Die. So it was a game I wanted to play and learn, but I couldn't quite pick it up. Yes, you'll be fine. You'll be fine for a bit longer at least. Wow, 4-seater go-kart, that would be awesome. I've never seen one of those before. Go-karts here are usually single-seater. See if Tanglewood works. Wow, 40 miles per hour, that's really fast for a go-kart. Where do you race it? Do you have a track nearby, or do you have some land? Hello, Henrik. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you, my friend. I'm tired. Good to be here though, relaxing with my good friends. Oh, what do you do with it? Admire its beauty and polish it. Tune it, rev it. Oh, the country roads, wow. That's awesome. That would be against the law here, so it's cool that you can do that. Oh, you guys will have a lot of fun. This is Tanglewood, a relatively new homebrew game. I believe went on retail. Wow, $2.5 grand. That's a lot of money. You must be richer than me, my friend. Wow, Henrik. You've been eating well. Living the good life. Never, by memory, played this game before. I walked on. Mushrooms make you bounce, okay. Toadstools everywhere. Yeah, take me to McDonald's, that sounds good. I'll have some chicken. You like me some chicken? Oh. Well. This game is full of surprises. I jumped. Oh well. I've got, I believe, a roast chicken dinner today with potatoes, mashed potatoes, roast potatoes, vegetables, gravy, Yorkshire puddings. I am looking forward to it, and I'll go for a nice walk afterwards and walk it off. This weekend, with what little bit of time I've had here and there, I've been working on a new project. I've mentioned that I've been looking at researching about my PlayStation Mini, but I've actually been working on something else. I've been working on turning my gaming laptop into an emulation machine as well. And I've made some progress. I've managed to get Panasonic 3DO, PlayStation 1, and Mega CD working on it really well, emulating 1080p, no lag, looking really nice. So I might start using that in the near future for the more complex games to stream. Yes, Henrik, it does, doesn't it? Sounds like a lovely dinner. But yeah, this using my laptop, I'm going to look at that when I want to play CD games. I've even set it up where it can run discs. So if I hooked up a DVD drive to my laptop, I could run games from disc as if they were the real consoles, or if I so wanted to. Wow, old Crankman. If you do that, make a video and put it on YouTube so we can see. This game is quite boring, actually. No, I shouldn't say that about a homebrew game. I'm going to change it. This game is wasted on me. Thank you, Cauldron. We're 2 weeks in and we're still happily married. No divorce, that's good. We are living the dream. I kept that one close to my chest, didn't I? And it's good to see you. Welcome to the stream, Cauldron. Long time no see. It's always a pleasure to have some of the old guard back. I've actually also been YouTubing for almost a year now. That's quite a shock. Well, old Crankman, it'll be worth the wait. See you zooming at 70 miles per hour with 4 people on your go-kart. I turned it off, Cauldron. It was really boring. All I did was walk about jumping and getting annoyed. I didn't actually meet anyone or do anything. I'm sorry. Wow, the Mega Drive speech is best. That speech is an abomination. Who shall I be? I have this amazing selection. I'll be Raphael. April O'Neil. Congratulations, Cauldron, on being awake. Yeah, I'm hoping next on this emulation I've been setting up on my gaming laptop. I'm hoping next to get Sega Saturn working. If I can get Sega Saturn working, then I might have try PlayStation 2 and Wii and GameCube. Try and make my laptop serve as a high-power emulator for all of the CD, DVD-based systems, you know, as much as I can. But then when I want to emulate something like that, a bit more powerful, I can do it on here. Then it could really help to give me some more varied content. But so far, like I say, 3DO is working perfectly after some tweaking. PlayStation 1 and Mega CD. And in additionally, Atari 7800, but that's not such an achievement. You know, a gaming laptop should be able to run that. But if I can get Wii or GameCube running as well, and PlayStation 2 and Saturn, that would be magnificent. I wanted to get 3DO working so I could show it off to people, because the 3DO seems to be a underappreciated system, to say the least. Yeah, I can do that. I can overthink and worry as well. You could... Hey, old Crank Man, you know I do this video series every Saturday now where I do a questions and answers. You could ask me a question regarding that. Any advice on how to not overthink too much? If you want me to do that as one of my questions, and I'll use your name, would you like me to do that? I've got quite a big experience in that sort of stuff. Well, it's not live. It's just a pre-filmed video where members of the community ask me questions either in this chat or they post on the last video of Q&A, and I then do a filming of me in the countryside or something, and I answer the questions. That's a pretty good question. I'll write it down then in a minute so I remember, because I have loads of questions. If you want to look on my channel sometime, I've got two Q&A videos up now. If you want to see what I do. People quite often put questions in the chat, or they say it in here. Not the chat, the comments, sorry. This isn't a bad looking game. Yeah. Countryside lifestyle, you're a lucky man. Living in rural America, a lifestyle I could not possibly imagine. What we call rural is very different to what you call rural. We mean like the quaint English countryside. Yeah. The best way, isn't it? Video games with good friends. Yeah. You'd probably find my way of life a bit dramatic because our way of life is very different to yours because we don't have as much land because we've got a much higher population density. So we have countryside, but it's not endless views. It's limited, you know, it's kind of pocketed areas. So even in our towns, we've got a population density that's much bigger than your towns, and our houses are often joined together. Or we live in what you'd call apartments. We've got loads and loads of apartments or houses that have been converted into them, and then we've got lots of houses that are joined together. We have got some separate houses, but they're only separate by a few feet. And our yards or gardens are a lot smaller than yours on average. And our houses are a lot smaller. In American terms, we live on top of each other, but we're used to it. Yeah. Over here, if you rode a go-kart on the main road, you'd be in trouble, big time. Although our police are a lot gentler than your police. Our police don't carry guns and stuff and attack you usually. There's the odd police thing, but it's not as common as America seems to be. Our police know that if the community turns against them, they're stuffed. And over here, your car would have to be roadworthy and have certain checks done and certain payments made, like road tax and stuff. Instead of having tolls everywhere, we pay road tax each year. Then that's what repairs the roads and stuff and maintains the roads. You do get tolls here, but they're not very common. There's only a few in the whole country. Places like London is a sort of toll system there, but not on the scale that I've seen in America. We live very similar in some ways and very alien in other ways. I only know this because of living in America for a brief amount of time. Let's just say I found it quite a shock, a culture shock. What, with your virus, old Crank Man, have you still got the flu? Or coronavirus or something? you want to get a lateral flow test and make sure you've not got coronavirus. Although it shouldn't last that long. A person should be better from coronavirus within a week, usually, a week or two. Especially a young person. Young people are generally a lot better at fighting it off. Oh. Stinking cold. I hate colds. Why I take 4,000 international units of vitamin D a day. Since I started doing that, I hardly ever get ill from colds and flus. In fact, I can't remember the last time I was ill with a cold or flu. Really, I haven't run over. You don't need to go to the doctor for a cold anyway. There's nothing a doctor can do. You know one thing that's surprising about America? I heard a lot of Americans saying, oh, I've got strep throat. I'm so ill, I've got strep throat. I've never even heard of anyone getting strep throat here. I've never even heard of the term until I went to America. I think we just get on with it. On the rare occasion, if you're really cripplingly ill, perhaps you get antibiotics and get better, but I've never heard of anyone making a highlight of the term strep throat. Just a sore throat here, which either gets better or doesn't. Amazing how we highlight different things in our cultures. I do think we're a bit more of a get on with it type culture. We just get on with it and just get better or not. And then you see the doctor if it's not. People like the stream, that's good. The only thing in over here that annoys me is sometimes some people say, oh, I've got the flu, and I'm like, you've not got the flu, it's a cold. You know when you've got the flu because you're knocked on your arse in bed. The cold, you just feel like crap. And some people here are a bit dramatic when they call a cold the flu, and it really annoys me. It devalues the people who really have got a flu. Not devalues, it undermines them. I don't know what the correct term is. I've had the flu in the past, and your head is pounding like someone's got a rock on it. You can barely walk, you're so weak. And then with a cold, you just feel a bit, oh, and you're sneezing or whatever and coughing a bit, but you just feel like, you feel sort of like a bit crappy. With the flu, you know, you are half dead. Ah, you got a hot, like a fever. You want to check you've not got an after infection, because then you might need some antibiotics or something. Even then, your body will possibly recover. What everybody wants to do is start taking vitamin D. At least 2,000 international units a day, every day of the year. You'll get less colds and flus anyway. Since I used to get at least 6 colds a year at least, and I've not had one in about 18 months since I've been on vitamin D. Yeah, keep joking, laugh. You're gonna have a defiant attitude. See the irony in things. I agree, Henrik. I love how dark and gritty it is. It makes it stand out from the Super Nintendo version. I tell you what, the controls on it, Henrik, are actually tighter than the Super Nintendo version. They're a lot tighter controls, and the detection, the hit detection, is perfect. And it makes use of the Mega Drive's limited colour palette very well. Great, I'm fighting a xenomorph. What's this, aliens? Oh, an evil shredder attacks. In space, no one can hear you swim. It makes you laugh. If they say there's no sounds in space, then why is it in the space films you hear all the weapons and stuff going off? I guess it's dramatic, isn't it? But it's knock knock. I take it you get knock knock jokes in America, I don't remember. Teenage Mutant. Back in the 90s, we always called them the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles because the word ninja was looked down upon. But I knew it as that for years, and I didn't realise it was ninja till I was older. I felt a bit devalued, cheated. Boo. Yes, I agree, Henrik. Hello, Ephral Warrior. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sorry if I've said your name wrong. My apologies in advance. Ah, you Toidles. Come on, Toidles. You are too immature to hang with me. I'm too immature to hang with most people. Okay, hammering him doesn't work. Don't cry, Cauldron. It's alright. I've got some great jokes, haven't I? You can tell most of my interactions are with minors. I don't mean that in a dodgy way either. I mean it in a child-caring way. God. I feel I've got no rhythm. I've got to just like go in. I'm gonna sting like a bee. He's gonna take me to the cleaners. Hey, Croc. Oh, bloody hell, I got knifed. Oh wow, look at that picture. Straight from the film. I love that film when it came out when I was a kid. I'm gonna be Michelangelo, dudes. New York City. Oh, don't make me do the whole level again. That sucks. I wanted to beat him up. I'll change the game soon. I feel dispirited now that I've got to do it again. Was he? Dark's a classy fellow, isn't he? Stay still, I'm trying to hit you. Like a lorry. Suppose you wouldn't. Like a semi, is that what you call in America? We call them lorries. Or sometimes wagons. But that's a bit of an interchangeable term. Okay, Henry, I will do, my friend. I'll just beat up these foot troopers. Foot. Yeah, nunchucks are awesome. Farewell, Toidles. It's lovely how we've all got our own words, isn't it, for the same thing. Then you start getting into foreign, not foreign, but non-English languages, and it gets even more complicated. Vector Man 2. I hope I'm better at it than I was Vector Man 1, because I sucked at Vector Man 1. I suppose I suck at 99.9% of games, thinking about it. Blue Sky. Dum, 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 dum. Is there an easy setting for morons like me? Difficulty. I want moron as the difficulty. Lame. Lame will do. Crocodile Dundee. I love Crocodile Dundee. Woo-wee. Wow, look at this cutscene showing the power. Oh, wow, nice. Unlimited power! Oh, my spaceship's been hit. I haven't got a shield generator on board, obviously. Okay, what in the... Oh, look at these graphics. Now, how does this dweeb fight? What the heck's going on? Crash Bandicoot, probably a gimped Game Boy Advance version, but this machine can't run PlayStation, I'm afraid. Game Boy Advance is about the most powerful system it runs. But, as I was mentioning earlier, I am in the process of turning my gaming laptop into a high-powered emulation machine for the CD consoles. We're talking PlayStation, 3DO, Sega Saturn, possibly PlayStation 2, possibly GameCube, maybe Wii, Mega CD, Neo Geo CD. So then, And many games of those machines will be on there. I'll cherry pick the ones I like, and then anybody makes any requests, I will add them, because obviously storage is an issue when you start having CD games. Hopefully everyone will be happy. I've got PlayStation 1 looking beautiful, I've got 3DO looking beautiful, and Mega CD looking beautiful. Yeah, I love Crocodile Dundee 1 and 2. I don't recall number 3. I have to watch that. Crap, what's going on? Yeah, I agree, Ephraim Warrior. I love my Retro Freak, it's just handy. I mean, I never used to use it for streams, I used to use it purely for dumping my cartridges for, you know, to have on sort of available, but since my Super Console X has been a nightmare, I increasingly turn to the Retro Freak as a faithful friend, let's just say. It's a bit dark. Yeah. Well, I thought my gaming laptop, when I get that done, it will just be amazing. I'm using RetroArch. Although I don't know what it's called. I always read it as Arch. Is it a mispronunciation or a misspelling? But I always read it as Arch. But everyone says RetroArch. But that's neither here nor there, I suppose, is it? And I've managed to get the Panasonic, well, the 3DO looking really nice, because I think people really don't give that machine the love it deserves, because when you take it in the context of the year it came out, it was shockingly ahead for its time. It was at least 5 years ahead for its time, because it was a PlayStation 1 powered machine back when everybody else was playing their Mega Drives and SNESes, basically. And of course, having Sega Saturn will be nice, playing Shining Force 3, and then do the fan translations of the second and third chapter of it. Old Prankman, you're going to explore the world. You might want to start with just exploring a sort of 20-mile radius of where you live at first. Yeah, staying in the house ain't great all day. I mean, I like doing it if I can on the rare occasion, because I've got all these cool toys to play with that I never have any time to actually enjoy. One of the advantages of streaming gave me it forced me to play games and not just buy games and stare at them. Yeah, I've been using the DuckStation emulator on my RetroArch setup on the laptop I was talking about, and it so far performs amazing. I've got a 1080p 5 times or 8 times upscale, whatever it is. It's looking delicious. I can't see what the hell I'm doing in this game. I like it though, but I can't see what I'm doing. Perhaps on a CRT it's a bit more forgiving. I'm also getting all my favourites on the Mega CD. I'm to show it off to everybody, and the Saturn will be amazing to have. And if I can get the PlayStation 2 emulated, and maybe if my laptop's powerful enough, PlayStation 3 on there. That'd be a showpiece. I'm going to put in a drive eventually, and perhaps even occasionally run off genuine discs just for the novelty. But initially it'll just be ROMs, because it's better to get the machine fine-tuned and running what it can well, and then worry about the icing. 120 miles per hour. What's the speed limit where you are, old Prankman? There's roads. If you go 120 miles per hour, the cops might stop you. Unless those cops in America are that liberal, but they don't like it on the shows. They seem to like force you to stay in your car, which blows my mind. That doesn't happen here. Please stay in your car. I don't understand that one little bit. I think it's just because everyone's frightened of guns, which of course isn't a major problem out here. I mean, it happens, as we know recently, but it doesn't happen every day. 40 miles per hour speed limit. Ours is 70. I thought speed limit in America was like 60 or something. I don't know. What do I know? I haven't been to America in 20 years. I don't know what I'm talking about. Has it been 20 years? Almost 20. No, just about 19 years. Oh, I don't know. I lose track. Well, I'm on a timer here in this game, and I absolutely can't see a damn thing. I don't think you'd like it here, old crank man. Too many rules. Like up until recently here, you had to wear a mask. It was the law in shops and in pub, not outside, but indoors. All these people in America who wouldn't wear masks wouldn't last 5 minutes here. We had to wear them, else the police came. And then they've only just relaxed that for a few weeks now, thank God, because the mask was killing me. Okay, Cauldron. I know you've got different laws because of the way your country was made, and it's, you know, all the states are almost like countries in their own right to a degree. Well, Henrik, this game is pretty interesting. I can't see what I'm doing, but perhaps this game's for people who have got better eyes than me. I like it though, and the graphics are absolutely delicious, what I can see. Ah. Have you got a car, old crank man? Have you got a proper car yet? What the hell am I doing? Unless it's something on my end, Henrik, maybe it's something on my end. Perhaps I can turn my brightness up on my laptop or something. Where's my laptop brightness? No, that just makes it go all weird looking. Ah, what about here? What the hell am I doing? It's like the average day of my life. What the hell am I doing? Okay, that's a good plan. I don't have a car, old crank man. I can't drive. I'm not capable of driving. But lucky enough, in the UK, you can get about perfectly fine without a car. Cars aren't. Loads of people have got cars here, but you can function without one. You've got good public transport. All our shops are, and most of our places are designed to be walked to. Oh, I believe you, old crank man. I believe you. You've got a good plan there. I've got difficulties with my coordination and my judgment. Same as the armed forces wouldn't take me in either, which is good really if there's ever going to be a war, because I can relax out. And I'm probably too old to fight in a war now anyway, but when I was younger it was handy. I've got judgment problems, coordination problems. Oh bloody hell, I can't see it. Oh, it's okay, we all have our problems. I'm not a victim. I've had most of the fruits of life, so I can't really complain. I mean, you know, our weaknesses and our deficits are what define us and our attitudes to things. You can be a victim, or you can say, you know what, still lucky to be here. I've got a good life. I've got many nice things. I've got a few people who love me and care for me. And like now I've got some awesome friends who I talk to in the streams, and I've got other good things. I've got jobs. They're not great jobs, but they are jobs. Some people haven't got a job. I've got a roof over my head. I'm always eating as much as I want and drinking as much as I want. Oh, thank you, old crank man. Maybe one day, my friend. Maybe one day. I actually am glad I can't drive, because I'd probably be dangerous. I'd probably kill somebody, because a car isn't a toy. A car is a lethal killing machine that can kill 10 people, more people if there's a pile-up. If more people who shouldn't be driving were taken off the roads, there'd be a lot of lives saved, a lot of people's sons and daughters who are alive, people's dads and mums and stuff. So I'm glad I can't drive. Too many. I've seen a lot of selfish drivers in this world who shouldn't be driving, but they're too selfish to give it up. Maybe it's a blessing that I can't drive. Driving isn't a God-given legal entitlement like some people think. Am I making progress? Am I making... I believe you. I had hundreds of hours of driving lessons, and I failed 5 tests before I was medically diagnosed when it was all up in the air. And I hated myself for it. Broke my heart when I was young. But once I got personal meaning and understood why I can't do certain things, I forgave myself. That's another important part in life, learning to forgive yourself for what you're not, and learning to forgive yourself for what you are. Pretty important stuff that we bypass. Of course, always look on the bright side and be grateful. The way I see it is, the Western countries, like the European, the good European countries, United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, the UK, and so on, we live better than 85% of the world. We're the top 15% of humanity. But even someone like me, who's on the lower end of the system, I have many things that 85% of the world wish they had. You know, how I live, what I eat, what I drink, the hours I work, my working conditions, my human rights, my holidays, my technology, my clean water, my cooking facilities, all those sort of things, my toilet facilities. 85% of their world would love to have what I have. And that is a little bit of a wake-up call and a perspective change. So yes, in terms of people in this country, I'm a bit of a bottom of the food chain. But to go, yeah, but 85% of people on this entire species, on this entire planet, wish they were me. That ain't bad, is it? It's like a bit of a wake-up time. Yes, old Crackman, that's why you gotta be careful. So I'm just gonna turn on one of my lights because I just realised it's really dark in here. There we go, it's a bit better, maybe. My God. Oh man. I'm not very good at this game, but I've had a good go at it. I'm going to change the game. I like the game, not Dark. Henrik, I like the game, my friend, but the game don't like me. Yeah. It's impressive that it's street legal. If anybody's got a game request or a general sort of request, I will try and do it. I mean, obviously, I've not got a complete selection of games here. What about F-Zero? Yeah. That's perhaps why it's a system pusher, because it's just using every trick they knew on the Mega Drive to push its hardware and everything and make it form almost like a next-gen game. Let's try F-Zero on the Game Boy Advance. I'm not a big driving fan, but, you know. Yeah, it's the Game Boy Advance versions. They're alright, Cauldron. I can play them if you want. But they have sprites. They're not polygons. Okay, old Crackman. Don't care about inputting my name. Yes, Game Boy Advance Spyro, but it's polygonal. It's not sprites. No, it's sprites. It's not polygonal. God, I can't talk today. Beginner, because I suck. Let's see what this console can do. When I get the PlayStation 1 on here for streams, I'm looking forward to doing some Wipeouts. I still love the music on that. I sucked at the game, but I love the music. Is this going to be too fast for me? My old ass. Or am I not in danger of going too fast with how I'm playing? Wow, this is quite a attractive game, isn't it? Hell. Lovely Mode 7 effects that... Well, it wasn't true Mode 7 because the Game Boy Advance didn't need Mode 7, it did it all in hardware. All in its CPU and software, sorry. Not hardware. Yeah, me and this game aren't going to work. I'll have a look. Because I don't think I do. Would you like me to, if I don't have it, would you like me to get it, Henrik? And if anybody else has any requests on any old console games, I will happily get them. Happily. No, I don't have it. Shall I write it down and get it? And I'll also write down Old Trackman's question, because my memory is not up to scratch. Oh, are you aware of my new video series, Cauldron, that I do every Saturday? Have you seen it yet? Because if you've got any questions for it, I will happily write them down and answer your questions as I get to them. So, Old Frank asks, what's his question again? Bloody hell, I'm going to have to go back. I must have bloody dementia. This is why I should write things down. I am only got so far. You know. I remember it. Oh. Yeah, sorry, I was reading. Oh, Cauldron, every Saturday I do a video now where members of the community ask me questions in chat like this, or they comment on the last questions and answer video. And I'm asked any question, anybody can ask me any question. It can be about me, it can be personal, it can be a question of advice, it can be preferences, a question of any sort, and I do a Q&A and I answer usually 3 questions. And I film it out in the countryside or whatever, wherever I can. Just a nice little new format. Like, it's a bit like Retro Ramblings, but it's on the go, and it's about everything, not just games. So if you want to check it out when you get time, Cauldron, there's 2 videos on my channel so far. I do every Saturday. It's called Q&A, and if you've got any questions to contribute for it, either put them in the comments of the last video, or tell me in chat. No. It's not streamed, Cauldron, it's just a video. It's pre-recorded, so you can watch it anytime you want. There's 2 on there already. And it's on a Saturday, and I usually put it on about 10 AM in the morning, but of course it can be watched anytime because it's not a stream. Streams can be watched anytime, but you know what I mean. Okay, Henrik, I will add that. Sorry, Henrik. Dragon Ball Advance. Write that down. The only way I get anything done if I write it down. Yeah, sorry, Cauldron. It's hard to explain these things, but yeah. So any questions about anything, it can be questions, serious things. It can be a joke. It can be obscure. It can be advice, opinion. Any sort of question is valid, as long as obviously it's not anything too adult themed, which I know you're not that way. And when I say adult themed, I don't mean adult questions. I mean, you know, stuff that certain people would do that of course you wouldn't, because you're tried and tested. But so far it's all been good questions. Hi Karaoke Blokey, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you, my friend. Yes, Cauldron, that would be appreciated. Yeah, so I'll just put my pen and paper down. I'll get another game on. We don't get Hello, Games Made of Cardboard. That's a cool name. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. We've got some cool people coming in now. I mean, we've had cool people all along, but even more cool people. Ah, did you like it, Karaoke Blokey? I've done 2 videos. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask them, you know, type them in the comments or put them in this chat. Oh, Crash Nitro Kart. Spyro. Check that out. I'm glad you're all right. Yeah, any questions? It keeps the diversity in the content going. The more people asking, the better, because then it's more names mentioned and more diverse content. Huh, that's amazing. Games made of cardboard. That is amazing. I was impressive. I came up. I must be slowly getting into that algorithm. Oh, Karaoke Blokey. It's no fun, is it, my friend? It's no fun. Especially as you find your diet has to restrict. My diet is so restricted. I'm on that stupid medicine for the rest of my life. I mean, I've been on it for about 15 years anyhow, but more than 15 years, about 17 years. I like board games as well. I've got no one to play. I like them. You figured it out, how you Karaoke Blokey. You've got the cure. Yeah, emotions and stress and anxiety will make it worse, Karaoke Blokey. That's like an IBS. Acid reflux can be a symptom of IBS. When I'm stressed or very anxious and wound up or nervous, my stomach's really even worse. Are you especially a retro gamer? Games made of cardboard. Oh, Crankman, are you trying to get out of school? Because of the weather. When I was a kid and it used to snow, we were always sent home. So we used to put in all our gloves and coats and play Empire Strikes Back. Yes. You see, for me, Karaoke Blokey, the anxiety side of it is a factor, but it's not the end all and be all. It's diet. I've had to really restrict my diet and do trial and error. Wow. Making games out of cardboard. That's a skill. Yes, Ephriel Warrior. Dis-ease. It's a catch-all term, isn't it? An old term. Look at these sprites. Most impressive, but you're not a Jedi yet. Oh, look at these dragons. See, it's not polygons, it's sprites. I'll be getting PlayStation 1 Spyro games on soon. That'll be living the dream. A bit more work. Doom. Original Doom on the PlayStation 1, my idea of heaven. Games made of cardboard. If you enjoy what you see here, you enjoy the community, feel free to come back. I stream 6 days a week, Monday to Friday and Sunday. And on Saturday I don't stream, but I do a little questions and answer video. That's why I'm trying to harvest questions from my awesome members. Yeah, also, Karaoke Blokey, I find that tiredness can affect it when I've not slept enough, or if I eat too much and overfill my stomach. So many triggers. Yes, Cauldron, I love the sprite work of the Game Boy Advance. It was an extremely powerful 32-bit machine, very underrated. Well, games made of cardboard. This is a port of it, you could say, because the real Spyro has polygons like the PlayStation 1 did. This is sort of another take on it, you could say. I enjoy the PlayStation 1 version more so than this, but this is still nice. And it's nice that my Retro Freak can handle it. Because the Game Boy Advance is about the most powerful system the Retro Freak's doing. It's got quite modest specs. It's only got half a gig of memory and a sort of low power mobile chipset. A bit like, but it's even weaker than the Super Console X, but it's just much more polished because it's professional. Crap. I was going to fall off then. Yeah. Game Boy Advance, those who say it's just as powerful as the SNES are mad. It's far more powerful than the SNES. Perhaps the sound chip isn't, but the graphics are. Oh, thank you, Karaoke Blokey. It's a kind thing to say. Well, there's a lot of things I'm not. I'm not a good gamer. I don't know everything, but I'm a pretty straightforward person, and I don't get serious, and I don't try and put all my problems onto people. So I just keep it real, as they say nowadays. And I'm consistent. Some of these YouTubers are like on an emotional roller coaster, and I try not to do that. I try to just keep chilled out in life. I don't like drama. But I love retro games. Even the ones I hate, I love them while I hate them. Makes any sense. Hello, Dark. Welcome to the stream, my friend. It's good to see you. I've joined the dark side, Dark. I've been getting RetroArch working on my laptop, and I've actually understood how to do it. All that Super Console X stress made learning RetroArch really easy. That lesson was not for nothing. But I appreciate you popping by, Dark. It's always good to see you, my friend. Yeah, I'm usually the most entertaining Cauldron when I'm getting stressed out in games, aren't I? And I just keep dying in the same bit again and again. I'm usually funny when I don't mean to be funny. Ethereal Warrior, you are the man. Yeah, we're like a little family, games made of cardboard. We're like a little family. We don't have fallouts, we don't get upset, we just have good fun. We're not bullies, we're not politically correct, but nor are we intolerant and rude. Everybody's welcome of all different types and groups and beliefs and other things that are in the modern world. We don't pander, but we don't attack. We're just chilled out people having fun. Oh, I'm glad I didn't fall in the water. Oh no, I don't want to play Conker's Bad Fur Day. I wonder if there's a Game Boy Advance port of it. I'll have to see if there is, like a crippled Game Boy Advance port, which will like make me suffer. I'll only play Conker's Bad Fur Day if Crazy Carranza returns and requests it. Crazy Carranza is the one who used to like me dying in games and laughing at me. I love this sprite work. Wow. Wish somebody made like an MMORPG with these sort of graphics. I'm going to have to check out your stuff, Games Made of Cardboard. I'm curious now. My interest has been piqued, or perked. I'm not sure which one is the correct term. I'm sure... Oh, no! Oh, flew out of the death. Man, this game's turning me nervous. What's that? Is this a baddie? Or is it a friend? I will play Conker, but I want Crazy Carranza to ask me. I don't know what name Crazy Carranza uses nowadays. He's had several accounts. He is the original who used to get me into these games just to die. I can't remember the last name he used to have, but I'll always know him as Crazy Carranza. My friend from South America. Or Puerto Rico or somewhere. He's one of the old school guard as well, one of the old guard. I'm not reading any of the stuff that these guys are talking about. My days of reading vast amounts of text are over. Until I put on a JRPG, then I start reading it again. I don't know what I'm doing though, Aldrin. I'm just like wandering around lost. Wow. I like that language. What language is that, Henrik? I like it. Yes. A few months ago he popped in for a few minutes, Cauldron, but then he went. It was lovely seeing him. I cook the sheep? No, I'm blowing smoke. Story of my life. Bianca. I hope Retro Freak one day do a new model that runs like DS cartridges straight into the system. That would be so cool. Could you imagine it? Oh, don't give me time to do things. I didn't even read what I've got to do. One timer. Oh, this game has been a feast for the eyes, even though I'm a bit confused about what to do. I'm going to fail my quest. Boarding. Oh, get new lands, I'm assuming. I got myself a power up. In patches of water. I watched Spirited Away last night on Blu-ray. My family. Really nice. I do love Studio Ghibli, whatever. I like saying Ghibli personally, but I know some people say Ghibli. Well, I don't think I've done this game much justice, but I've enjoyed it. I'm not freezing the water very well. I'll just jump. Death to sheep. Ah, Dutch. Fine language, indeed. See you, games made of cardboard. Take care. It's been awesome meeting you, and feel free to come back to the stream or any of my videos whenever you want. I've got loads and loads of content. Shocking amounts. I'm not saying it's all great, but I've got it nonetheless. You're always welcome. Awesome, Henrik. You're obviously good at language. Well, I suppose the fact that you can speak English shows you're good, because English is the most contradictory language in the world. Makes no sense. Hello, Ginger Hippie Gaming. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. If anybody hasn't watched Ginger Hippie Gaming 42's channel, I recommend it. He's got some awesome content, really obscure stuff, probably some stuff you'd like, Cauldron. He's a British fellow, English fellow, to my observations at least, and he's got a good way about him, pretty genuine and some good opinions, and I do love his videos. I do watch them in the background. I'm doing my jobs and stuff quite a bit recently. Chilled out guy. So, genuine recommendation to everyone listening. Oh, this game is a treat for the eyes. I'm not very good at it. I don't know what I'm doing, but I like watching it. Yeah, my kind of content. Yeah, your Fireside videos are cool. I like videos that have got obscure things that I want to check out myself, but I haven't got the means to, and it kind of gets it out of my system without me going crazy and spending loads of money with no room for it. Yeah, this is the Game Boy Advance game, running on the Retro Freak, so this isn't running on proper hardware, it's emulated, but I've got the filters and things down to a minimum, so it looks reasonably authentic. probably is Cauldron. Ginger Hippie Gaming has got some pretty awesome hardware. Just like the Matrix, nobody makes the first jump. Oh, did. Whoa. Yeah, I could try, I guess. Press the A button once to jump. Press it again. And I try. Oh, I didn't believe in myself. No, Henrik, but that's an impressive skill. Or is he the one who goes into the Chinese restaurants and talks to them in Chinese and various other rarer China languages, for lack of a better way of saying it? Yes, you, Ginger, you do what I wish I could do, and I restrain myself from doing. So I like to respect that. Dark Entrax sort of does that as well with all of this stuff. I love it. It's inspiring, especially seeing things like Amstrad CPCs. I always wanted one as a kid, and I never had an Amstrad CPC. So seeing people with real Amstrads and stuff, and my friend had a VIC-20 when I was a kid, and I used to go around his house and play it, and I used to play Paperboy and stuff on it. We used to have so much fun. Even though I had a Spectrum that was superior, it was just nice playing something different. And it used to have a little monitor in a cabinet with the glass doors that they'd open up, and it was all kept clean and dust-free. And I used to love how special it was to them, even though it wasn't how I lived. Really special memories. Simple but special. Some of the strange games on his little Commodore, games I'd never heard of, and they were simple but nice. Oh, okay, Henrik, then yes, I have watched it. He's an amazing person at language, that guy's. Yeah, and the CPC, that had often, on my Spectrum games, the screenshots, and I used to be so jealous. Either the CPC, the ST, or the Amiga, and there was me with my Spectrum. Oh, God, I'm an idiot. Yeah, but I used to be so jealous when I was a kid. But I mean, I made do. We had loads of good times on the Spectrum. Loads. Oh, see, I'm not a good gamer. Now I'm dying. Oh. That's one thing about getting older. I'm getting worse and worse at games. The timing, I don't know if it's... I suppose I can blame input lag from emulation, can't I? I can blame something. Streaming input lag as well. Oh, but I think it's my old man reflexes. Yeah. We had some great computers here, Cauldron, some great computers, and there were so many different rival brands, but they were all successful, so they were viable. They were viable. It wasn't obscure. You know, it was just great. Especially having 3 8-bit computers, you know, big ones, the Speccy, the Commodore, and the Amstrad. It was amazing. And each had their own strengths and weaknesses, yeah. I get the feeling me and this jump aren't going to work. Please, please. Can I cheat myself on there? No. It was worth a try. Oh, look at the time anyway, but yeah. It was an exciting time to be alive. We sort of had a return to it briefly in the 90s when you had all the 32-bit systems and 64-bit systems flying out the door, but it weren't the same. The Dragon 32, I'd love to see that. Absolutely would love to see that. I've got very little knowledge of that. Any computer called the Dragon has my interest. Well, Henrik, you've got a chance because you can obviously speak at least 2 languages. Your English is amazing. And obviously you've got your native language. I'm still learning English. I'm terrible at it. I had years of speech therapy as a child. Yeah, you see, Ginger Hippie Gaming and Dark Entrax are like the 2 Jedi Masters of old computers in this channel. Oh, that's why it was called the Dragon. That's awesome. Bit of patriotism going on there. Bit of, you know, nationalism and stuff and pride. Or my only small boast is we had virtually every model of Spectrum in my house as it came out, apart from the one with the disk drive, the floppy disk drive. We never had that. We had the very original. We had the one with the rubber keys. We had We had a 16K one that my dad upgraded to 48K with a kit. Then we got the proper 48K plus. Then we got the +2 with the extra sound and stuff and the extra 128K on it. So we did have a lot of Spectrum love in my house. I like green. I like green monochrome screens. Oh. It gives you a bit of those Matrix vibes as well. Amazing stuff. See, I've learned something new. I'm aware of the dragon, but I never learned much about it. I just seen it mentioned, you know. Favourite Spectrum game? I've probably forgot most of my favourites now. We had a heck of a lot of fun on a lot of the ones that were sort of packaged as games, but really they were kind of copies, like the Horus games. We had all those. We had hours of fun on the Horus games. I quite enjoyed Firebirds, and I realised Firebirds was probably it was a rip-off, weren't it, really? Viking Raiders was pretty epic. Loved Hunchback. The Double Dragon port gave us hours of fun. Death Chase was good. Head Over Heels was good, but I was crap at it, but my brother was good at it. Oh my god, what else was that we played? So I've forgotten more there. The 720 port was quite fun. Yeah, Nightlaw was good, that isometric game Nightlaw. Yes, Dark, thanks for reminding me. So you guys can help remind my dementia brain. I quite enjoyed, oh god, Stonkers, a very early RTS style game. I wasn't really sure what the hell to do, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Beachhead back in the day, but I played it recently and I didn't really enjoy it, but I think I was more easily entertained. Bruce Lee was good. Yeah. And, oh, the other one with the egg. We used to play all those games. Dizzy. Dizzy games were good. Bloody hell, what else was there? Elite. I never really played Elite much. Hobbit. The Hobbit, a text game. That was good. Attic Attack. Yeah, good call. God, what else was there? Like searching the deepest recesses of a decrepit mind. Castlevania, yeah, you've got to do a review on that. That'd be fascinating. I didn't do much, yeah, School Days. I didn't do much Jet Set Willy, but I did do Manic Miner. But yeah, School Days was epic. That was a proper open world simulator for its time. Please, sir, I cannot tell a lie. I've got Elite on the Xbox One karaoke low-key. I've never played it much, but it's on there. Seems to be a very pay game. I don't like games that constantly want to suck money out of me. Just for digital things that end up being worthless. Wheelie, that rings a bell. I'll have to check that one out. That really rings a bell. Rastlan or something? I remember that. With a beautiful cardboard box, a massive box. Yeah, and everybody liked a bit of Barbarian back in the day. Whatever system you had. International Karate Plus, that was a good one. Fist, Exploding Fist. I used to enjoy that. Yi-Ya Kung Fu. Oh, Renegade. So many games. I've forgotten more than what I've remembered. Jetpack, of course, Jetpack, yeah. Played that a lot in the day. They're all the Horus games. Yeah, Rainbow Island was good. Pang, I used to enjoy playing Pang on the Spectrum. Yeah, the Robin Hood game. These guys got me on that a few months ago. Epic game. I was crap at it completely, but epic game in terms of its visuals and playability. Just me was the problem. Bloody hell. So, something of the gods. When you were like a Greek type guy walking around and his drips coming off the ceiling. Lap of the Gods or something. Gift of the Gods. I don't know. It's a good game. Lord of Midnight. That don't ring a bell. Yeah, I used to play Hunchback. Probably a controversial game now, of course, but great in its time. Innocence. We played it all in Innocence. We weren't trying to be horrible or anything. What else? Oh, I don't know. Wow, that's fantastic, Ginger. So you've got the gaming pedigree. You know the people. You've got the equipment. Awesome stuff. Yeah, I don't think I played Bubble Bobble on the Spectrum, but no doubt it's a fun port. Maybe I did, I've forgotten. I remember having Afterburner and Outrun and thinking they were good. What an idiot I was. And I really enjoyed Chase HQ on the Spectrum. Then again, I enjoyed Fruit Machine on the Spectrum, so I was an idiot. That sounds delicious, Henrik. The smell of the Vikings. Don't come over here on your longboat, though, and pillage. We haven't got much left. Well, I'm afraid I'm sadly going to have to go in a second. My food will be ready soon and getting ready, so... Lotus Turbo. I think I've got that on the Mega Drive. I'll be back tomorrow normal time, of course, so we can, if anybody wants to continue this awesome chat, pop along. We start at 5 PM UK time, GMT. Thank you, Henrik. Much appreciated. Yes, and so I'm back tomorrow normal time, so everybody's welcome. We'll have some awesome conversations. I don't get conversations like this in my life normally. It's great to meet like-minded people with all their own knowledge and games and libraries and memories and the kit they've got. Yes, Cauldron, I agree about the Specky Chase HQ. Anybody got any questions? If anybody's got any questions for my Saturday Q&A videos, you know, say them in the chat or put them on the comments on one of the Q&A videos. More questions, the merrier. It can be about anything, not just retro gaming. Of course, retro gaming's welcome. Of course it is. That would be awesome. Thank you, Ginger Happy Gaming. I've got to do that on mine, actually. I've got to add my favourite channels, whatever they're called, that people started doing now, because I've got a few people I want to add, including yourself, actually. And I want to add Dark End Tracks and a few others as well. I've been meaning to do that. My time management is awful, but I think I'll do that tonight. So then it's not about time management, it's done, isn't it? Yes, it's nice when like-minded people all, you know, share and spread the word and look out for each other. It's awesome. That's a community, isn't it? You don't get communities like that very much in real life, so we've got it on here, haven't we? Yes. Thank you, Cauldron. I've enjoyed it. So, and I've got this nice little project of getting RetroArch set up on my laptop for now to get some of these CD-based games going in the meantime. I know me and Dark End Tracks have got a few little projects, but the more the merrier with all this cool retro stuff. Well, he has an awesome channel, Cauldron. I think he's going to get out there on the search engines and get noticed. He's got a good distinctive name as well. I tried to make a distinctive name with this, with mixed results. I upset a different RetroBeard in the process. My own fault. I thought, well, I'll try and make my channel stand out, so I call it The Real RetroBeard. By doing that, I upset somebody else called RetroBeard, but I didn't mean it, and I didn't know how to address it, so I just hid away. I try to avoid confrontation, but sometimes we do it. We upset people in our ignorance, don't we? But such is life. Anyway, I'm jabbering on now, aren't I? I'm rambling on. It's not. So I'm going to go now, guys. Thank you very much. Anybody watching this now or later, if you do enjoy my content, please remember to like, subscribe, share, click the notification bell, leave me a comment, all that good stuff. And with all that lot said, I am going to go. So 42. Well, it shouldn't be your age, because you will age in a year's time. So it's the amount of different computers and consoles you've got. You can verify that number if you want before I go, or yes, Ephra Warrior, it's been good fun. Thank you for coming along. You're welcome to come anytime you want. Anybody wants to contact me, by the way, I can be reached on Instagram and messages and comments and all the usual channels, and even got a Facebook page. So, yes. Take care of yourselves, guys. Bye for now. This is RetroBeard